Good morning. We are at Wisma Mustafa Kamal in Cyberjaya. I am here this morning to interview Mazrita Mazlan, who is the COO of MK Group, and we are going to talk about a few projects that MK Group have within the Cyberjaya area, and she's going to give us an insight on why Cyberjaya should be the place to be next. How did you begin your career at MK?
Well, I started about 15 years ago, coming to this industry with zero knowledge in this industry. And along the way, of course, my greatest guru in the company, which is Tan Sri Mustafa Kamal himself, has also assigned me with numerous tasks.
What kind of developments are you going to have, and then you have a specific target segment of youth that you're going to target? Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Our immediate focus will be on this 50-acre stretch of land, whereby 30 acres of it have been developed.
Okay.
Right, we are left with about 20. Yeah, we did a 5-acre shop office development, which is called Radius. So the ground floors are mainly for retail, and the upper floors can be office, or they can even have retail as well, extended to the upper floors. That is currently under construction. Radius is currently under construction. Whatever is coming next should complement, and we should read the market as well. Yes. So the next one that we are planning on that 50-acre stretch is a Soho development.
Okay.
Right, it will be a 402 units of Soho units, plus a retail area which is about 70,000 square feet. We're looking at mixed development, because with that 2 million square feet of office space, there'll be thousands of workers there.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think it's just right to add on some residential elements. But what we realize is whatever that's coming next, we need to get the right concept, because these days people really buy the concept. The story of the development is more important. So we were thinking of who do we target, There's so many affordable homes coming up, first-time home buyers. Those are really, yes, they could target young people as well, but it's more of the family.
First family types.
Yeah, for family types. So we realized, where do these young people go? You know, and being friends with my children as well, I realized that they are unique generation. You know, so our next whole development, which is called Click, and the name Click, it doesn't just, we didn't just pluck it from the air, right? It has a story to it, because click means so many things. It's relevant to human being. It's relevant to the internet. You know, you just click, and these people, they just like to be with their own gang, and you know that kind. So we said, hey, why don't we do something for them?
Right.
I can safely say that Click is the first development in Cyberjaya that claims that it is made specifically for the Gen Y, or the youth, or the mobile generation.
I like that.
Mobile generation.
Wonderful.
Click being a Soho, it gives this group of people the flexibility.
Yes.
An office, a home, or both.
Nice.
Yeah.
We understand that MK Group is going through a rebranding process, or exercise, if you want to call it that. Could you elaborate a little bit on this?
In 2012, when MK turned 30, right? And that's also when Tan Sri Mustafa Kamal passed the baton to the next generation. Okay. What was done on the very first day that the baton was passed over, what we did was we had a strategy workshop with the management team, with our leadership team, we call it. So we decided that, hey, one of the key things that we should do is to go for a rebranding exercise, and that's exactly what we did. And we went through the whole works of the rebranding process. What came out from the rebranding exercise is the work of everyone in the company.
Excellent.
Right? We had to do the reality check, so we did it. So we came up with the new branding, and of course, what is visible, none other than the logo
Of course.
itself. So it's just a fresh new look.
Okay.
Okay, and also an introduction that it's a new leadership
Yes.
as well.
So that legacy is being passed over. So
Yeah.
now there's kind of like another generation,
Yes.
another perception, another
Yes.
way of handling things,
Okay.
etc. So
So-
maybe you can elaborate on. I do believe that every time a company needs to have a new perspective,
Yeah.
it needs to have some vibrancy in it. But because Tanju has already done so
Yeah.
much of that empire building,
Yes.
and now this new perspective, I think it would add some oomph to MK in some way. So maybe you can elaborate a little bit.
It is definitely a challenge than 30 years ago for Tan Sri, from nothing
Yes.
to something.
Oh, yes.
You know, it's really different.
Okay.
And with the workforce also becoming younger,
Uh-huh.
a younger leadership is
Required.
timely.
Timely.
I think
Excellent.
timely.
Okay. How are you going to reintroduce your brand to the property market today? And there's so many developers out there.
What is going to be different is just the way we operate, the way we approach things,
Okay.
the way we reach to our market,
Okay.
the image that we portray, that we
Okay.
project, the work culture probably will have to change. It's everybody talks about Google Office,
Yes.
you know, when you talk about work environment. So that's what we are also approaching towards. No more closed doors, it will be open
Open door
concept so that everyone feels at ease with everyone.
What is the property supply like right now in Cyberjaya?
The fact that the big players are coming, more and more developers are coming in, there must be something good about Cyberjaya that has brought them here. And with the recent announcement of the coming of MRT
Yes.
and also a hospital in Cyberjaya,
Wow.
that I guess explains it all.
Yeah,
That
kinda
the
does.
potential of Cyberjaya. You know, you don't want to be there when everything is
Already there.
it's already there. You
Yeah,
know,
correct.
you want to be a part of the team who bring Cyberjaya to the next level. Yeah, so
Wonderful. How do you see them taking to Cyberjaya? Because it is a ways away from Kuala Lumpur where they is their in place, etc. Or do you intend to make Cyberjaya another place, a hub for them to hang out, etc.?
actually, I was also one of them who
Okay.
thought that Cyberjaya
Was far.
was far. But then when I started having to work here, then I realized, hey, it's only half an hour from
Right.
PJ, from KL, from
Right.
almost everywhere.
Okay.
Because Cyberjaya is so well connected.
Right.
It is connected by 5
Many
major
highways,
highways. Yeah. So if you have your own transport, it's really not a problem. And we also have a dedicated transportation system, the DTS.
Okay.
And now with the coming of MRT, what's
Even
the
more
problem?
connected, yeah.
Right? So we are connected. And why do you want to be in the right smack in Kuala Lumpur, for example?
Correct.
You know the prices there are really, really, really high. And this group of people may not afford it because they're just starting out their lives, right? But you want to be close to KL? We're close to KL. Everything is here.
Okay.
So we talk about, yes, it may not be here right now as we speak, but by the time that the product,
It's ready.
the property is completed, it's all there. So
Okay.
why wait? Because
Exactly.
once all these facilities, infrastructures are in, you can imagine what the price is going to be like,
correct.
right?
What kind of future plans do you have for the surrounding area? You have another 20 odd
acres.
acres.
We foresee that we are actually doing the product development of the remaining land.
Yes.
So it's going to be another mixed development.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah, there will still be an office block, but it will not be the main
Okay.
element there.
All right.
So I foresee that there'll be more residential,
More residential.
for residential.
When is the targeted launch and
Okay,
completion date?
we have got all the approvals already. So as we speak, we are just getting the last bit of the approval
Okay.
from the Ministry of Housing for our APDL. So in Q1 2016,
Wow.
we are ready to roll.
Wow.
Okay.
So first quarter of 2016.
Yes, first quarter of 2016.
How do you think Radius will be able to contribute to Cyberjaya?
Okay, Radius, as you know, is a shop office development. So we welcome retail and also smaller offices. So it is a development which complement the earlier phases.
Okay.
Not everyone can afford one whole block of
Yes.
office. With Radius, we give opportunity for the smaller ones who wants to own their. We even sell by floor strata, so they can actually those who are renting can actually relocate to their own space.
Okay.
Yeah, and how we contribute. Those who are already here would want to expand. Those who are renting smaller spaces elsewhere can come here. Other than just doing the business, selling it off, we'd like to contribute to the growth of Cyberjaya by attracting people from other areas to relocate to Cyberjaya.
That's
So
good.
that's it.
Any notable tenants that will be based in Radius?
Not just a tenant, they have actually purchased a unit there, which is Jacko.
Oh wow! MK Group have a light industrial development which is called Autoville.
Yeah.
And this was recently completed.
Yes.
Could you elaborate a little on Autoville and tell us how this
Okay.
project is doing, or anything about it that you can tell us?
Okay, Autoville is the first and only so far light industrial development in Cyberjaya. The businesses that is allowed to operate in Autoville is not allowed to operate elsewhere.
I see.
Okay, for example, automotive related businesses like manufacturing, business license for this kind of businesses is only issued by the local authority
Okay.
in Autoville
Okay.
to just create the awareness.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that we have this area now. That's we
That's
would
what
like to attract more
Okay.
of
Are you
this type of
completely
business.
sold now, or
Yeah, we completely
sold?
sold.
So everybody's taken up, and they'll decide what businesses they do.
Yeah,
at
but
it.
we do help our buyers,
Okay.
our purchasers to look for tenants.
Okay. Okay.
So
Excellent.
it's just an
Added value.
added value to them.
Excellent.
Definitely a great area for this. kind of
Wonderful.
business.
That about sums it up for us. Do you want to add anything that you'd like to say?
If you talk about Cyberjaya, what I see happening in Cyberjaya, just a matter of years, it will be an all-inclusive city on its own.
Fantastic. I like that.
Where it's self-sufficient. It is. You have developments of various types,
Yes.
various purposes, and you don't need to be outside Cyberjaya.
Correct. Thank you so much, Mazrita, for this wonderful interview. I am so enlightened, and I've learned quite a lot about Cyberjaya. Thank you very much.
Reason